All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shines blessing your day. So I'm gonna come back with a quick video. Actually, no. First and foremost, hopefully Most High in your house shines blessing your day. You know, one by His mercies we are consumed, and two, we're alive in Him and His body. The Most High in your house shines, or Christ's body, and we're naturally alive too. Because I just want to think about this too, man. Because it's all like this how Yahshua one comes in the volume of the book, and how things like like how Yahshua said John 6:63 his words are spirit and things of that nature, and also too um and even past experiences, man. Because I might do touch on this in another video, man. But uh cause shout out to brother Somebody's firstborn, because I remember he told this story. Like, I was watching his class video, and like and I have a similar story as well. I think he said something, he hit a nail, and I remember me at my I don't want to mess up his story. I don't want to say that because I'm not sure what I can't recall fully what's it say recite what he said. But for me, I remember my first day working with the city a few years ago, a while back, and I stepped on the nail, man. That was my first day working for the city, officially working for the city, because I was with the program to work for the city, but I was kind of doing the same type of work. But this was when I was like became like I want to say them 3 years ago. That's crazy. It happened 3 years ago, and what I'm about to tell y'all. But yeah, and on my first day, I stepped on the nail. So now I think about it too. I was like, damn. And I was talking about this with brothers in the Discord app. I was like, man, I can only like imagine how yeah, how a shot felt, man. Like being nailed. Like actually, I ever stepped on a nail or been that, man. That's crazy. So you only imagine how I only can imagine how your how shot had felt, man. And so like even just lining up your past experiences with the word, man. So or it just lines up with the word, man. Because me, I've been robbed before, like I don't know what's that. Like actually home invasions, like actually like rob. I didn't know the robbers was in you know in the house, like this is years ago. I actually been robbed twice. Second time we kind of my robbed my house, and we kind of know who did it. But the first time, it was scary, man. So I want to go into that, man, because actually I was listening to the prayers, like the morning prayers, like I listen to a lot of times, man. It's good stuff, like good meditation, good morning prayers, and the guy whoever mentioned it, he mentioned like Exodus 22, pretty much saying like if a thief be caught in the house, like he should be killed, and like and this is too like a lot of times too, because when you come in the word, like and this is the few times too. Here's the few times too, because a lot of times we come in the word, and you know, pretty much, man. I heard, and I said this a lot of times too, and pretty much it's very true. Like majority of the laws that lines up with the Most High. I mean, in your house, in other word, like this world does not keep. Not only, of course, here in America, like here in this current kingdom, but like so this world doesn't keep up. But some in America does, because like but actually. Actually, it might be different, because in the law, like by law, right? Say if somebody breaks in your crib, and like technically you can kill that person. You can like you can kill. You can like you're allowed to by law, like kill that person. So that's one of the laws that that just that's only one of the few laws that like that this current society, even America, I would say, like Edom's kingdom of Edom, like America, this follows. So, but other than that, it might be a few more, but that's one of them. But it has to be, but see, difference between that, like in our law too, in the law and the word, is that it has to be in the in the in the daytime, right? So I mean, it has to be in the nighttime too. I want to get into this too, because I was just meditating on this. I was thinking like, wow, man, that's really crazy, man. Because you know what? Let's get Exodus real quick, man. Because let's get it, man. Because it's all how Yahushua comes to the volume of the book, man. Everything he said and did, and Exodus 22, real quick, man. Exodus 22. It says right. I was sorry, verse 2. It says, if a thief be found breaking up, so breaking in, running in the crib, breaking up, and be smitten that he died, there shall be no blood shed for him. So yeah, not supposed to feel yeah, pretty much, no, a person will be guiltless, pretty much, like, that they killed him will be guiltless. If the sun be risen upon him, that there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make no full restitution. If he had nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. So let's look at this. So if it's daytime, pretty much, you'll be guilty of murder if what you call if somebody breaks in your house, in your crib. So let's go to John 10 real quick, because this is why, like, your house, listen, by law, man, like, by thieves and robbers, like, if you don't go believe in your house shall go through him, go through the door, you're a thief and a robber. But also too, man, we're gonna go into something else about this, man, too, because let's grab this John 10 real quick. John 10, then we're gonna go John 9. John 9, it says, and also we might go in Joshua. I might go in that later on. Because I think that yeah, we're gonna go into that later on. John chapter 10, verse 1, it says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth by the door, entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. Yeah, so same as thief and robber. So you don't believe in how shot trying to go the other way, or you in the word, out the word, like you're a thief and a robber, John chapter, and let me say this before I even read John chapter 9. No, let's read John chapter 9, verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh, and when no man can work. So listen. So let's think about this. Then isn't Yahushua coming as a thief in the night? Is he coming like the thief in the night? So pretty much, man, pursuant to the law, that's why he's coming, one, because it's going to be night, even though it doesn't matter, like, actually, when Christ comes back, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, because it's the time of the night. Because then we just read, right, it's just, he said, listen, I must work the works of while it is day. So day is what? When Yahushua was on the scene, the light was there. It was day. But now we're in the time of the night. Spiritually, we're in the time of the night, pretty much, man. It all line up with Genesis 1 and things of that nature. But I must work the works of him by the that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. So yeah. So now, like, then we go back to Exodus, right? Let's look at this in Exodus, right? So, like, listen, isn't he come at the thief in the night? So listen, that's why, listen, the Revelation 6 and 17 said, listen, he judged. No, let's look at Revelation 6 and 16 real quick, man, because that's why it's gonna be fully justified in it. Cause, like, no, why a thief in the night? Cause it's the time of the night, and when he comes back and does what he does, like, he's killing all the thieves and robbers. That's being spiritually, like, not only actual thieves and robbers. Cause actual thieves and robbers, things of that nature, are gonna, like, they're gonna get their judgment too. But actual thieves and robbers spiritually, not going by the way Yahweh Shai, like, they're gonna be they're gonna get judged. Revelation 6 and 17 real quick. Let's go Revelation 6, 17. It says, that's not it. Oh, righteous, that's not the one I want. Okay, no, that's I'm tripping. That's not the one. I want the righteous. Let's go Thessalonians. It's righteous, the recompense. That's not what I want to either. But pretty much, man, pretty much my point is he's going to be guiltless, because even pursuant to the law, because he's coming to get the thieves and robbers at the time of the night. This is the time of the night now, so that's why he's coming back as a thief. And also too, like Exodus 3:22, and when he was there, that's why Yahushua he didn't come like that. He didn't come like the brother somebody first want to say. He came as Solomon, like, not the whole reincarnation doctrine, not all that stuff people be saying, like, but proverbially he came as Solomon, like, at peace. But now, of course, when he comes back, he'll be as David. But this is another reason why Exodus 22:22, because, like, listen, thieves and robbers, they're supposed to be spiritually, like the ones that didn't believe, they're supposed to be they're supposed to be put to death. But no, let's go Luke real quick. Let's go Luke. This why he didn't do it. He didn't do this right now. Luke chapter 19, verse 27. Because this is what I mean by them being spiritually, also too, this line up with Isaiah 60 as well, but also too, this is what I mean by them being like spiritually thieves and robbers, like, and thieves and robbers, they're supposed to be put to death, like, especially during the nighttime, and we're in the time of the night. Then we just read that in John 9, like, he said, listen, I had to work my work while it's day, when it's the time, because at night no man can work. And also 2 seconds, that just goes into the time of night as well, night and day. But I think it says time of the night. But let's grab this too, how like the thieves and robbers supposed to be spiritually supposed to be put. Because listen, if you try and go some other way, let's grab this Luke chapter 19, verse 27. But those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. So yeah, man. Let me read this again. But those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So yeah, man. So see, but that's why you see, like, listen, how Shah was he? One, he came to restore for the restoration for us, like, grace and mercy and truth come through him. But listen, he's coming back. Listen, now it's the time of the night. Now I'm gonna come back and judge and all stuff. When he was on, when Yahushua was on there, he wasn't condemning people things, and he wasn't. He actually checked his disciples for that, man. He said, "Listen, no, what does it mean? Son of Man came to save lives, not destroy." But he's coming back, and as the thief in the night, he's coming back. Like, during the time of the night. Listen, if y'all still on the same nonsense y'all are, then slave, so you gonna get slaved before me. So that's the reason why. Because like, shout out to brother Akawar, man. Shout out to brother Elijah Kwame Call, Assembly of Firstborn. Because listen, man, we really had to read this. Even still, me, I'm not excluded from this as well. We really had to read the this book from the Most High Yahushua's perspective, man, because they come in a volume of book, man. Like, we're a big role in this book, but man, it's about them, man. Like, honestly, man, spiritually mature, I'm reaching that point. Like, damn, every listen, I try to decipher everything. Is like, okay, how can this relate to Yahushua, what he did, what he said, how he lived? Like, because he comes in the volume of a book. Because yeah, man, because the laws are spiritual, like Paul said, man. Like, honestly, man, hey, man, if a thief be found breaking up, and be smitten that he died, there shall be no, and so there shall be no blood shed for him. So yeah, man, exactly, man. So yeah, man. So that's why, even pursuant to the law, doing what Yahushua is going to do, he's going to be one. He's going to be judged even off of GP. The Most High Yahushua, the Most High in the Lord, man. The Most High Yahushua, man. The Lord, like, they're gonna be justified in what they do. Like, that's off of GP, because like, who are you to tell them what to do? And two, pursuant to law, they're going to be justified doing this, because the time of the night, because it's going to be the time of the night. It doesn't matter what time of the day actually when it happens. If we in that day, whatever, it doesn't matter, like, because it's still the time of the night. It doesn't matter if it's actually daytime, nighttime. But it's a bunch of prophecies that go into that. Honestly, man, because actually, no, Amos says, listen, today, like, Amos, let's get Amos 5:18, man. Because honestly, man, like, we look for, like Second Peter said, even we look for new heavens and new earth, man. Like, because that's why I even get into this, man. Because this is talking about spiritually, but physically as well. Who knows? I don't know, but Amos, real quick, man. Amos chapter 5. Amos chapter 5, verse 18 says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, for what end perfect, yes. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. So to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light." So yeah, it's darkness in the time of night. Darkness, not light. It's not day. Yeah. It's gonna be darkness spiritually, and I don't know. Yeah, physically, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm like, shout out to brother Assembly of Firstborn too. Like you said in the second, like Peter even says, listen, man, like, even me growing up, like, let me say this too, because I got in trouble, like, growing up, man. Like Chris Rock said, right? Like, he made a joke. I think it was on his either third special, because he had a couple specials, like big ass jokes back 1994. Then he had Bring the Pain in 1996 and Bigger and Blacker in 1999. I believe it was in his third special. He said, listen, man, once things got to your dad, he's like, all right, cool. Because I was like that growing up, man. Like, because I was listening, I got a lot of trouble growing up. But when my mom used to say, you know what, son? You know what? No, Omar, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna tell you, Father. That's when I got scared. That's when I was like, no. So like, that's when I really got scared, man. Because I didn't like to see even now I don't want to see my natural father angry. I never didn't want to see my natural father angry. So how much more like Hebrews 12:9, where I want to see the heavenly Father angry? Why would I want to see that? Like, why I want to make him upset or angry? I don't want to see that, man. Nobody. I will. We looking forward to a new heaven, new earth. I don't want to see that, man. Why would you want to see the Lord's indignation, the Lord's anger? I wouldn't want to see that. I don't want to even shoot. That's why Ezra, when he saw that, he was scared. Isaiah said, listen, every man's gonna be fainting that day. Isaiah said it. Shoot, all but like Amos here saying it, man. Listen, man. Like Jeremiah says yeah, man. So honestly, I'm Yeah, man, that's scary, man. Like honestly, it's like I was actually talking about that with the brothers in Discord app yesterday, man. Like reading Second Ezra 15 yesterday. It's like a horror movie, man. It's like, oh my gosh, that's all the Lord's judgments, man. But um, it is what it is, man. So that's what it is. Because a lot of people say that, oh man, I can't wait for the Yahusha to come back. Wait for the Lord. Listen, man, nobody wants to see that day. Nobody's ready for that. No man's ready for that day, man. I know we watched the movies, the comic book. That can't compare to that, to what's actually gonna happen with that, man. But my point being is that, man, honestly, man, that's what it is, man. Thieves and robbers. That's why, like, he's coming in time of night, because even pursuant to the law, like, he's coming in time of night, and he'll be guiltless for doing that, because like, because get all the thieves and robbers, the ones that whether you're in the word, out the word. If you don't want to go by the way house shot, that way, then hey, it is what it is. What we just read in Luke. But let's go to Joshua now too, man. Because this is why Joshua, pursuant to this law, had to, Achan, like, because I believe, even if you look it up, that Achan, like, he, it was at nighttime. Yeah, it was at nighttime when he did, because he put it off, and it was everybody would sleep things, and it just, so he took, like, because he's a thief. He was a thief, right? Because listen, this is the Lord's house. Listen, the earth is his footstool. The world, like the old gospel song, the Most High in the house, they got the world in their hands, man. That's actually in the word too, man. My dad said, listen, he sung that song before when we was talking like a while back. He said, no, son, when they sing in the Christian church, they got the whole world in his hands. He said, listen, that's not in the Bible, but reading Sirach, what was it, 23 actually, or 18, that's actually is. Let's look at that real quick. But no, it isn't really. No, I'm not gonna look at that real quick. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm just going to check and see if it's 18 or 23, because if I read that, it's kind of going to go off topic, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's in 18 and 3, but I don't want to go into that. But yeah, but it's pretty much, man, this is the Lord's house, man. This is the Lord. The earth is his house, man. So when the Khan did what he did, man, and one, he like that 1 Samuel 2:25. Like, one, if man sins against, and if we sin against each other, man, if us brothers and sisters trespass against one another, there can be reconciliation for that. There could be reconcile for that, man. Shoot, Yahushua gave you game in Matthew 5 and in other places, and like, go to your brother alone, and even if it's sister, go to that person alone, or bring it to the judges, bring it to the rulers, bring it to something above in front of the congregation amongst others. But if you do it against the Lord, then hey, who can entreat for you? I mean, Yahushua, of course, that's why Yahushua was the Most High in the flesh. That's another story for another day. But who else can entreat it for you? So yeah, so that's why Khan had to die, because he literally stole that, but something that belonged to the Lord. And also too, like, he was a thief. He was a thief that and that goes into, like, 50 said one time, like, we talked about the other a while back, like, like Sirach says, listen, a thief is better than a liar, man. But both won't be pardoned, man. Because like 50 said on I'm a Hustler, was it on Power of a Dollar? They came out, what, 2099, 2000, his first album, I believe. But he said, I'd rather have a thief than a liar, because the thief is trying to take my salary, but a liar's trying to control my reality, man. That's what liars do, man. That's why liars in Revelation 21 and in Revelation 21, all liars will be in there. It didn't say thieves in there, even though they'll be in there. They'll be getting that judgment too. But thieves, they won't be pardoned. But liars, because like, it's like the righteous hate lying. Like, that's why, shoot, all that stuff is like, lying is like, how that's slander, lying, false witness. That's just all evil, man. That's just like, you're really trying to there's just so much danger with lying. This is really, really bad, man. You're being guiled, deceitful. Like, that's neither here nor there. Let's get Joshua 7 real quick, because this happened at nighttime too. That's why, pursuant to the law, and that what we just mentioned is 1 Samuel. Why I kind of had to die. Also too, like, one of my brothers told me, man, it had to be I never thought about this, like, because there's a bunch of people that died because Khan did what he did, so it was pretty much life for life. So all right, Joshua and all his household. Joshua chapter 7 verse 25. And Joshua said, "Why hast thou troubled us? The Lord," and the yep. Let me say that too. And Achan, his name means trouble. Achan or Achan. Not Akon Convict Music. I'm playing. I'm just joking. But no, Akon is his name actually means trouble, man. And shout out to brother Akawar, man. Like he said, man, because honestly, man, like ever since we left the Most High House, child left the Lord, man, we've been in trouble, man. That's really Jacob's trouble. Not just it's above this, like martial law, military tanks, FEMA camps, wars and stuff like that. Famines. This is beyond that. When we've been like exiles from the Most High house, not just from the land, just from them. That's when you're in trouble. So yeah, man. So let's grab to Joshua chapter 7, verse 25. It says, "And Joshua said, Why hast thou troubled us? The Lord shall trouble thee this day. All Israel shall be stoned with him, stones, and burn them with fire. After they stone him with stones." So yeah. Because what Akon stole really from the Lord, like pretty much, man. That's just is what it is, man. It kind of lined up with even though you can't take the Most High in your house or shrine, you can't do that, but kind of like lining up with Revelation in that sense, like don't let no man take your crowns. Like listen, you try to take the riches, things that belong to the Lord, even though you can't take them. But no, he actually did take them. But those were to the Lord, man. It's not even like they were for Joshua, because even if it was for Joshua, like if they just giving tribute to Joshua, because a lot of times too, like we would do that when we go to the Lord war. Sometimes I believe David, when we spoiled stuff like that, like even when we left Egypt, and like when you read Judith or any other war, sometimes we would take the spoil. But sometimes the Most High let us, Yahweh let us keep it. Sometimes he did. But even if, like, it's hypothetically, right? Even if that belongs to Joshua, there could probably be, like, I'm just speaking as man, probably some reconciliation there. Like, they probably got exile, or same thing could probably happen. But man, you took it from the Most High Yahweh. He took it from them. So yeah, man, and that's why pursuant to the law, like a thief shall be Exodus 20:22, and also life for life. Like Joshua had to I mean not Joshua, Achan had to die, man. So yeah, because the Lord, like the earth is the Lord's house, pretty much, man. It's his footstool. It's his house. So, and also too, like the brother sent me firstborn said too, like because I'm of the belief, right? Like I'm understand too. Two things can be true. Like they say, you can walk and chew gum. Like honestly, like Psalms 44 says, right? It said we've been amongst the heathen. I think 44, and we learned their works. Because certain times being in like certain environments, or like even say let's use captivity for example. This place example, right? Or being business in general, being certain environments can shape the way that you think and things of that nature. But still, at the end of the day, the hearts of men, like the brother sent me firstborn said, the hearts of men is the hearts of men. Honestly, man, because I was just thinking about that yesterday, right? Because a lot of times, right, I was just thinking about this, right? Because people talk about now. Yes, that's a perfect example, right? Because people talk about like the music, right? Like rap music, things and or just music in general. How like how what it's done to our people in general. I mean, done to people in general. It matter what nation you are, but I'm focusing on our people, and and that's true for a lot of cases too. Like that's true for a lot of cases, and it's very valid points to that. But that's not the so. I always was the stance like, listen, that's not the sole reason though, man. That's not the focus point reason. Because I remember like, my poppy said that it's really the music. Well, no, not really. Does it play a big influence on it? Yes, but listen, at the end of the day, listen, you could have a bunch of positive music come out, but like honestly, but the hearts of men is still the hearts of men. But people gonna find ways to do evil, unfortunately. So like honestly, now does like the rap music or like other like art or like music, things of nature that play a part? Yes, but but the hearts of men is the hearts of men. Man, you can put a lot. Like that's what I learned too. You can put about bunch of positive like music or TV shows or positive things out there. Listen, there's going to be now. Will people be more like influenced to do more positive things? Yeah, seeing more positive images. Yeah, I would say so. But still, the hearts of men is the hearts of men. So that's just me speaking on that too, because I feel like that's a good. Because I was just thinking about that yesterday, and I was like, listen, yeah, man. Because listen, even us as a people, man, even us as a nation, even us as a people, even before rap even was on the scene, we was it wasn't so wasn't so like great things. Well, things was better kind of back then. Like, well, more compared to now, like even our like history here, like it was more family based oriented. We looked out for each other more, like even when I was growing up, it was more like community, like neighborhood looked out for each other. Now it's just like it's really everybody out for himself, man. It's really the height now, but even back in the days, even before during my parents' time and grandparents' time, like it was better. But it kind of reminds me, like even I'm kind of going off course real quick, like Chris Rock even saying, but bring the pain, like he was talking about crack. He said, listen, they said crack destroyed the so-called black community. It's destroyed our community. Crack, ruined the ghetto. He said, listen, like the ghetto was some good place before that. Like, yeah, but I'm saying that just to make the same point. Like, listen, the hearts of men is the hearts of men at the end of the day. Just like a comment, like we read here, man. Because listen, we was in captivity then. We was entering the land. We was going into the land. But and that's a precursor to the cares of the world, where got lost in the cares of the world, and he didn't get to see the promised land. And this side order next too. So, yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. But hopefully, this is edifying, man, for y'all. I just really, that's how like the thieves and robbers, man, like pursuant to the law, and how shall I come to the bottom of the book, man. That's why he's coming back in the time of the night, and he's going to be, and also too, while he's doing his ministry, while he was here on earth, 2,000 years ago, things in nature, while he walked the earth, like, he didn't, that's why he didn't condemn anybody as well, man. Like, it's really the time of the night, because, while he was there, it was day. So he wasn't there to condemn, he wasn't to destroy, he was there to save, man. So that's just is what it is. So, yeah, man, hopefully this is edifying, man. So, peace.